Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Fix this. Fix this up a little bit. We back with another one. It's been a fucking week, but you know what? We gotta, the Red Sox. I needed a week to process. Well, not really process, but I needed to watch this Twins series, and it wrapped up yesterday. And I might as well talk about it today, along with the Celtics and Miss Diana Russini. So guess what? Welcome to another edition of What the Hell's Happened in Sports. Your boy, the one and only Nero, and we back with another one in the setup. You feel me? Yeah, no, we getting right. I'm just fixing something real quick right here. Fixing something on my end. I bet there you go. Word. All right, and it looks like everything is all set. All right, bet. Yeah, nigga. So, who would have thought? Who would have thought that right now, when looking at who's on this Red Sox team, certain stars that they do have, and how this division is set up, that the Red Sox will be last right now at this point of the season, even though the season's still early, but at this point, me personally, I didn't. I ain't. But you know what? That's what baseball is all about. Even the teams that do have talent, that do have high expectations, sometimes they start out the gate rough, or sometimes shit just ends up really, really, really bad. Really bad. No cap. Really bad. Telling you. So, I'm going to get right into it. But yeah, after, I was live a couple days ago. I was. And that shit, I don't know. Like I was live for Garrett Crochet. And that shit was not pretty. That shit wasn't pretty, I promise you. I think we know what we're talking about when it comes to Red Sox Nation. I think so. We're going to start off with the Red Sox today, then go to the Celtics and Diana Russini news. We got to start off with a couple days ago with the Sox, man. Game 1 of the series against the Twins. Ultimately, the series didn't go well, but, there was a little bit of, positivity at the end. But overall, this series was... We got to start out with Game 1. Game 1 of the series, 13-6 final. Y'all were here live for it. No, not the final, but, how Garrett Crochet started out the game. 13-6 final. Bailey Ober, 2-0 with a 5.49 ERA. We have Mr. Garrett Crochet. He's now 2-2 with a 7.58 ERA. And we're just going to get to the box score. Starting off with the Sox. Roman Anthony had a hit. Caleb Durbin, 2 hits and an RBI. Jarren Duran, a hit and 2 RBIs. That one was a home run, I do have to say. Wills Contreras with a hit. Andrew Montessario pinched hit for him, a hit and an RBI. Wilyer Abreu, 2 hits and an RBI. Trevor Story, a hit and an RBI. And Cedar Rafaela, a hit. All right. Niggas doing their thing. But Garrett Crochet. Inning and 2/3. 9 hits. 11 runs came in with 10 were earned. 3 walks, no strikeouts, 2 home runs. What a forgettable performance, but really an unforgettable performance by Garrett Crochet, because that was the worst game I've ever seen him pitch. By far, that's the worst game he's ever pitched. By far. Giovanni Moran, 2 1/3, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts. Ryan Watson, 2 innings, 2 hits, 2 runs, 2 strikeouts, and he gave up 2 home runs. And Tyler Samanigo, 2 innings with nothing. Because of this situation with Garrett Crochet, bullpen was taxed. So Tyler Samanigo was sent back down to AAA. He will be back up. He is definitely a major league arm. He actually pitched well in the from the time he was up here for about, I think he was up here for about a week. Everybody pitched well. So he's definitely a big league arm. For the Twins, Byron Buxton, 2 hits and an RBI. Martin with a hit. Keishel hit an RBI. Ryan Jeffers, 3 hits, 3 RBIs. Josh Bell hitting 2 RBIs. Victor Caratini hitting 3 RBIs. Brooks Lee hitting RBI. And Cradler hitting RBI. There's your 11 hits and 12 RBIs right there. They had 13 as a whole because of an error. Bailey Ober, 6 innings, 7 hits, 4 earned, a walk, 7 strikeouts, one of those being the home run. That was by Jarren Duran. Ors with an inning, 3 hits, 2 runs, and a walk. And then Acton, 2 hits, 2 innings with 2 walks and 3 strikeouts. A good amount of home runs were hitting this game by the Twins. Caratini had a home run. Cradler had a home run. Buxton had a home run. And Ryan Jeffers had a home run. So, that right there, that's 5 home runs. 5 home runs for the most part, like 90% of the time, 5 home runs ain't going to win Well, is going to giving up 5 home runs is going to lose you from fucking games. You feel me? And what's even crazier? That I woke up. I was up all night. I had a day off today. I was up all night. I was gaming and whatnot. And I was actually thinking about this shit. And I was really thinking to myself, I'm like, yo, the Sox, man. If only they had some form of consistency. And again, it's still early, but if only they had some form of consistency, these niggas would actually be smooth. They'd be smooth. They would. You feel me? And hopefully the consistency gets there. But yeah, I tell you, like, at the moment, the Red Sox, they do. And that's okay. That's all right. No cap. That is all right. Because shit, hey, the positivity out of this series comes later. It does. It really does. Now, let me see also. This right here, I'm going to show video. I'm going to show videos. I'm going to show y'all the backbreaker in this Garrett Crochet start.
Big moment in this ball game.
With every strikeout thrown this season, AbbVie is donating to help fight cancer. Every strikeout, every game, all season long. Major League Baseball and AbbVie.
Be patient with me, chat.
Into W's.
Here was the backbreaker in this one.
Garrett Crochet and the Red Sox here tonight, and they're not done. Ryan Kreidler, welcome to Twins territory. He at the facing of the third deck as well. His 3rd Major League home run, It is 11-0. It is batting practice at Target Field tonight.
Molly, we're never going to let you out of the booth.
I don't know, man. I tell you, they've been averaging 6 runs for the last week. They're going to bump that up here tonight.
Tough. It was tough.
And now, our former.
I'm not showing this one. I'm trying to get out of it.
Be there any alternative activities?
We've seen so much
Trying to get out of it.
Enough!
Just give me a second. I will show Jarren Duran's home run. Because that right there, you know, that Jarren Duran's home run got to be shown.
That palette of pavers,
First home run of the year.
all this gravel.
And he
You
always
had
hits
the right idea,
the ball
but
well
the wrong
in.
tools. Not anymore. With the
at
John Deere
Target
compact
Field.
tractor, these projects are finished for good. Nothing
Always hits
runs
the ball
like a
well.
deer.
I gotta give it some. Hopefully it's some.
3-2. That one.
Hopefully it's some hope. Let's see. Here it is.
3-2. That one driven high and deep right field. That's way back there. That ball's gone. Jarren Duran, his first home run of the year. A 2-run shot. And the Red Sox with a response here in the third inning.
You know, he worked this count. He took a tough fastball up in the 2-2 count. And with this guy on the mound, you could pretty much sell out to changeup. Full count, base open, left-handed batter.
You see it. You see it. You see it. But that was one of the lone bright spots. So, you know, we move on. Garrett Crochet, after the game, people asked if he was hurt. He said he was fine. I believe him. Alex Cora says he's fine. But I believe him to an extent because the same thing I heard about John Oviedo being fine. Now he's on the 60-day DL with an arm strain. You never know. Because he said he was perfectly fine. His velocity was down, but he didn't feel any pain or anything. They looked at his arm. He had an MRI. He had an arm strain. So, let's see how Garrett Crochet start, I believe, on Sunday. It's on Sunday. Let's see how that fares. If you don't fare well, the Sox could very well. They kind of already are, but could very well be fucked. Yeah. That'd be big. That'd be a big time. That'd be tough. That would be tough, but fuck it. So that was Monday night, Tuesday night. You would have thought shit would have got better. 6-0 final. Twins spanked on the Red Sox again. Micah Bell, he's now 1-2 with a 3.98 ERA. Sonny Gray is now 2-1 with a 4.43 ERA. Yeah, that was Sonny Gray. Struggled in this one too. Let's get to it, chat. All right, so starting with the Sox, they only had 6 hits on the night. Roman Anthony had 2, Masataka Yoshida had 2, Trevor Story had a hit, and IKF Isaiah Kiner-Falefa had a hit. Now, when it comes to the pitching, like I said, Sonny Gray, 4 innings, 9 hits, 5 earned, a walk, a strikeout, 2 home runs. Sonny Gray didn't have it either. Garrett Crochet didn't have it. Sonny Gray didn't have it. Now his ERA is up, you know, and he had a nice start to the year. Now all you got to do is improvement now, you know. Anderson, Jack Anderson, was called up, like I said, because of the bullpen being taxed. Tyler Semenigo was sent down. John Oviedo was transferred to the 60-day DL to make a roster spot for Jack Anderson. He went 3 in his MLB debut, gave up a hit, an earned, which ended up being a run. He walked 1 and he struck out 4. That home run he gave up. We'll get to who that was because I forgot. I was pissed off. Roldis Chapman didn't pitch for a week, so he came in this one. Pitched the inning, had 3 strikeouts. You know, the velocity is back up. You know, people were basically saying that, you know, the Sox, you know, well, not really saying, but some people were like, oh, you know what? Damn, I'm blanking. people were saying, there you go. Excuse me. I'm good now. I'm good. I had to fix something. That's why. People were saying that Aroldis Chapman, he might not be the same anymore because the velocity's down. Listen, these guys got to get warmed up, and Aroldis Chapman didn't pitch too crazy in spring training, so you got to get his arm back up. You feel me? And he had a lot of rest. Look, he didn't pitch for a week. Came in, had 3 strikeouts in a meaningless game. They didn't have to put him in, but they put him in just to get some work. You know what I'm saying? I'm just glad he didn't give up 3 runs or didn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, he came in, pitched a clean inning. Aroldis Chapman's going to be all right. Should be an all-star again for the Red Sox. He just got to get some more save opportunities, honestly. I'll tell you, but he's, one of the best closers all time. One of, not the best. One of, because he'll be in the Hall of Fame at some point. And by the way, that home run by what's his name? Hit on Jack Anderson was hit by Byron Buxton. That's what I meant to say. I forgot about that. But Byron Buxton, now going to the Twins, did have himself a knife. Had 4 hits, 2 RBIs, 2 of those being home runs. 2 of those hits being home runs. 1 off Sonny Gray, 1 off Jack Anderson. Trevor Larnach had a hit and 2 RBIs. Keishel had 2 hits and RBI. Cody Clemens, son of Roger the Rocket Clemens, former Red Sox great, had a hit. Brooks Lee had a hit and RBI. And Tristan Gray had a hit as well. Buxton hit 2 home runs. Brooks Lee did hit a home run as well. And then Micah Bell went 7, gave up 4 hits. Didn't walk anybody, had 10 strikeouts. Dominant effort by him. Taylor Rogers pitched the inning, gave up a hit, a walk, and a strikeout. And Sands with an inning, 1 hit, and a strikeout. So, yeah, another forgettable game. You feel me? So, yeah. Yeah. It is what it is. All you can do is move on. But let me see also. I want to give me 1 second. I want to show the home runs by Byron Buxton. Because Byron Buxton, man, I always have, you know what I'm saying? Like, when it comes to, athletes in the MLB, about black athletes, you look at guys like Mookie Betts being the most successful guy.
Singled and scored from second base and a Luke Keishall. RBI single, a golf shot. High.
There you go, my fault. You look at Mookie Betts being the most accomplished black player in the league, gives hope to a lot about young black athletes, with 4 World Series and such and such, all the accolades, future Hall of Famer, future first ballot Hall of Famer, actually, the former Boston Red Sox, as we know. But Byron Buxton, he's one of them ones too, He always hits for power, is a good fielder. Jordan Walker's on the come up, You know what I'm saying? He represents the black community very well. I always respected Byron Buxton.
Byron singled and scored from second base and a Luke Keishall. RBI single, a golf shot, high and deep to left field. Back it goes, deep it goes, and gone. Byron Buxton's second deck home run. He's homered now in back-to-back nights. It is 2-0 Twins.
I don't want to toot my own horn here, Molly, but remember last night when I said him hitting a fastball out to center field to me means that he's going to be on a hanging breaking ball?
I remember you saying that, and I totally agree. I think the more that you are looking left center and right center on that fastball, those mistake breaking balls are going to stay fair instead of getting hooked foul. And Buck can get hot. He can hit him in bunches.
There you go. So that's one. I would show the Brooks Lee. I ain't showing the Brooks Lee. Here's the other one by Byron Buxton.
Ride the Baja wave. and refresh your senses with a blast of tropical lime flavor. Grab a Mountain Dew Baja Blast today. Do the dew.
With 3 hits here tonight.
And Jack Anderson's debut, hey, Byron Buxton said, welcome to the MLB, young buck.
With 3 hits here tonight. And the 2-0 pitch, he's not done. High and deep to left center field. Back it goes, and this one is gone. Byron Buxton, a 4-hit night, a 2-homer night, 6-0 here at Target Field.
I'll tell you, he can get hot with the best of them. And that was a no-doubter. Was having a little trouble figuring out Anderson until Byron stepped in the box. And he got loaded on a 2-0 pitch.
There you go. Byron Buxton, one of them ones in the MLB. One of them ones. And you know what? Hey, so Red Sox lose a series in this one. You know, now all it is going into game 3. They can't get swept. And sure enough, they did. 9-5 final on Jackie Robinson Day, the greatest black athlete ever in MLB history. The first one. And I can't say the greatest. I got to respect Barry Bonds and everybody else. I do. But no, he's up there. He's the pioneer. He's the pioneer. No bullshit. And Jackie Robinson Day is always a pleasure. And Connolly Early will have a memorable one in his rookie season. Connolly Early is now officially 1-0 with a 2.29 ERA, his first win of the year in this one. Simon Woods Richardson is now 0-3 with a 6.10 ERA. He took the loss in this one. So, yeah, let's see. Starting off with the Twins because they lost. We start off with the losers. We finally get to start off with the Twins, as we fucking should. Martin had 2 hits and an RBI. Tristan Gray had a hit. Victor Carantini had a hit. Brooks Lee had a hit and an RBI. And Kreider had a hit and 3 RBIs. Home runs by Martin and Kreider. No, Kreidler, excuse me. Kreidler. Woods Richardson went 5, gave up 10 hits. 7 runs came in, but 6 were earned. 3 walks, 3 strikeouts, and obviously a home run. I believe that home run. Well, we'll get to who that home run was hit. Banda went an inning, gave up 2 hits and 2 runs with a strikeout. Topa an inning with a walk. Funderbunk inning, 2 strikeouts. Orrs an inning, a hit and a strikeout. I don't give a fuck about the Twins, so that's why we fly through. And I got to get out of here at 9. I'm going to join the Bay State Media's podcast. Shout out to the boys. Shout out to Amari, Ben, Tyler, Spoked, and Angelo. They'll be on. Most of them will be on there. I'll let you know. I'll let you know how to get it at the end because I'll be on there if y'all want to tune in. Now to the Red Sox. Roman Anthony had 2 hits. Cedar Rafaela had a hit. Masataka Yoshida hitting an RBI. Trevor Story, 2 hits, 5 RBIs. Trevor Story hit the home run, by the way, off Simon Woods Richardson. Andrew Montesario, 3 hits and an RBI. Marcelo Meyer with a hit. Connor Wong with a hit and an RBI. IKF Isaiah Connor-Falefa had 2 hits. Connor Wong has had a nice start to the year. He's looking like Connor Wong again, for real, after a tough season last season. But Trevor Story, since he's moved down the order, he's hitting the ball, and, hey, he has the most RBIs on the team. He has 17 RBIs so far this year. Him in the 2-hole wasn't it. No cap. It was not it. And Masataka Yoshida has had a nice start to the year, too, even though he doesn't play as much. But, hey, when he's in there, he hits. Connolly Early, 6 hits, 6 innings, 2 hits, 1 earned run, that being the home run by Martin, 2 walks. Excuse me. 2 walks, 5 strikeouts. First quality start of the year. He's pitched well every game, but he hasn't gone 6. He finally got to 6 in this game. Danny Colombe, an inning with nothing. Garrett Whitlock, an inning with a hit, a walk, and 2 strikeouts. Ryan Watson went an inning in the 9th. 3 hits, 4 earned, and a walk, but the game was already over at that point. And one of those was a home run. That was to Kreidler. You feel me? But Connolly Early. Let's see if we got. Yeah, no, we don't got no video. But Connolly Early, man, I tell you, that kid. I'm full screen it right now, real quick. Full screen. Bingo. Connolly Early. I've said it already. I've said it multiple times. I said it at the end of the year last year. Said it to start this year. Connolly Early is going to be a true star very, very soon. He is. He is. He's got like every time I watch Connolly Early pitch, he has stardom written all over him. He actually does. He does. Bearing anything crazy, bearing something bad happens, Connolly Early is going to be a stud. He's going to be a star, all that and so forth. He really is. I can see him being in Cy Young consideration very soon. Very, very soon. And he should be an all-star. This kid has the stuff to be an all-star. A multiple-time all-star, especially. He really does. He is the future. Peyton Tolley is there with him, but the judge is still out there on Peyton Tolley. It truly is. Because Connolly Early, he's been able to show that he can pitch in big moments. He pitched in the AL wild card last year. His teammates let him down, but while he was pitching, he did what he had to do. He did all he could do at Yankee Stadium. This kid's going to be a stud. I believe in him. He might be, if this season doesn't go well for the Red Sox, when I say doesn't go well, by the end of it, it's a tough season. Connolly Early is already one of the bright spots, but he will continue to be one of the young bright spots of this team. He will. I have a lot of belief in him. This kid has done his thing every time out. Hey, Connolly Early, man. Got a lot of love for you. No bullshit. I really do. And I'm glad that you are a Boston Red Sox. Clap it up for Mr. Early. Feel me. Feel me, feel me. Now, going back, because I full screened it. Red Sox had the day off today, obviously. Tomorrow, they start a 4-game set with the Detroit Tigers at home. Then, the Bronx Bombers, the New York Yankees, come to Florida. They do come to Fenway. They do. Now, real quick. Looking at these standings right here. The Red Sox are 4 games behind first place. The Rays have overtaken the Yankees. They have. The Rays are 11-7. The Yankees are 10-9. Orioles are 500 at 9-9. The Red Sox actually moved up to 4th place at 7-11. They are 4 games behind the Rays. So is the Blue Jays at 5th place. Yeah, so. Yeah, it's interesting. Now, I'm surprised with the Rays. And the Rays usually start off well to start the year. Let's see if they can contain it. But I tell you, there's still hope to fucking get to first place in this division. There is. Because it's one, it's still early, but also it's the AL East right now. It's undefined. You know what I'm saying? It's you don't know what's going to happen by season's end. You really don't. So the Red Sox have a shot. They do. They just have to actually win more baseball games than they lose. That's all it is. That's all it is. But there's still hope. It's still the beginning of the year. You know what I'm saying? Like 7-11 after 18 games? Hey, it is what it is. It happens. They've started out like this before. They've made the playoffs. You feel me? But you do have to worry about all these teams. All these teams, you know what I'm saying? Like these division teams can be something. I mean, look, the Twins are leading their division right now at 11-8. If you look at if you look very closely, right? They're leading 11-8. The Athletics are currently 10-9 after they started off the season sucking. You feel me? So that's in the AL West. You know, it's crazy. It's crazy. Anything can happen in baseball. Anything can happen. I still believe. It'd be frustrating as fuck, but I still believe in the Sox. You know what I'm saying? Like, we know this. We know this. It's me. You feel me? Like, You should always believe in the Sox. You know, it's the Boston Red Sox, guys. Come on. Yeah. Yo. Excuse me, I had to breathe. My fault. But yeah, let's see what happens tomorrow, chat. Let's see what happens tomorrow. No cap. I'm going to zoom through this because, you know, hey, Bay State Media Live, 9 o'clock with the bros. I got to be there. Now, the NBA play-in started on Tuesday. The Miami Heat ended up losing to the Charlotte Hornets, 127-126. Bam Adebayo got hurt early. A lot of controversy in that one. LaMelo Ball, you know, Derek Spoelstra had some words about LaMelo Ball, you know, hurting. Bam hurt his ankle, and LaMelo Ball was part of that. So the Hornets are still alive to make the playoffs. The Miami Heat are out. They will not be in the NBA playoffs this year. Tough. Usually when the Heat are in the playoffs, they do a little something, usually. But not this year. They can't. Now, that was the 9 versus 10 game. No, 10 versus 9, I should say. 10 versus 9 in this one. Now, in the West, it was the 8 seed versus the 7 seed. And the Portland Trail Blazers went to Phoenix and upset the Suns. I thought the Suns were going to win this game. And they were winning, but the Blazers came back. Danny Advia had a part of that. Danny Advia had a game. 114-110. Danny Advia ended up having over 30 points. He had, let me see, 40. Oh, excuse me. I misspoke. He definitely had over 30 points. He had 40. 41 points, 12 assists, 7 rebounds. He almost had a triple-dub. Danny Advia, you know, the first-time All-Star this year, a guy that many claimed that he would end up being the next Luka Doncic. It took a little bit. Especially him being in Washington, him getting to the Trailblazers a couple years ago, you know, or last year, I believe. Last year, a couple years ago, whatever it was. It took a while for him to actually start showing himself. He finally did that this year. And look, he took his team to the playoffs. I got to give respect to the credit where it's due. Denny Advia, you are one of them niggas, man. Truly, I got to admit. I watched the end of that game. He went crazy. So the Suns have to fight for their lives to get in. The 76ers took down the Orlando Magic, 109-97. So guess what? Philadelphia is coming to Boston. Yes, sir. All right. Okay. They're already talking that shit. They're already talking about that we want Boston. Stop with that bullshit, little nigga. Stop it. Every time them Philadelphia niggas say they want Boston, nigga, it ends up bad. But again, 109-97, they took down the Magic. The Magic got to fight for their lives. And they got to play the Charlotte Hornets. They got to play Charlotte. So they'll play at home. I believe is it today? It might be today. Is it tomorrow? Let me see. No, it's tomorrow. All right, bet. So it is tomorrow. They play tomorrow at home against the Hornets. And Philadelphia was talking mad shit. They told them that they sucked. They were trash. You know that. So, you know, we'll see if Paolo and Desmond Bane and Franz Wagner can beat Charlotte. If Charlotte wins, oh, man. For the Magic, I believe their coach is going to get fired. There's going to be a lot of turmoil on that roster. I'm going to tell you. That would be embarrassing. But, yeah, Philadelphia versus Boston, Sunday, 1 o'clock at the Garden. Be there because niggas is about to be fucking ready. And then, to end off the night last night, this one was one of the best games I've seen in a while. And I tell you, the Clippers are a fucking joke. The Clippers were winning by a lot. When I say a lot, a good amount of points. Stephen Curry, you know, they were keeping Steph in check. But the Golden State Warriors came back in the fourth and beat the Clippers 126-121. The Clippers are eliminated from playoff contention, and Golden State gets to fight another day. They take on the Suns tomorrow night in Phoenix. So, yep, here you got it right here. Hornets Magic, 7:30 at the Kia Center in Orlando. Then we got the Golden State Warriors versus the Suns, 10 o'clock at the Mortgage Matchup Center in Phoenix. We already know the vibes. That is about to be smooth. Sports Tool, what up, buddy? Yes, sir. Let's go Celtics. They play on Sunday. That's a fact. Shout out to Sports Tool. Excuse me. Can't even talk. Shout out to Sports Tool. Clap it up for him in the show. Yeah, we're about to sweep them. Fuck the Sixers. Fuck the Sixers. Can't even talk. I got to breathe too. Fuck them Sixers. No, we are going to beat them. We are. I believe in it. Joel Embiid did miss the playing game. I believe he had appendix surgery some days ago. He missed this game, right? Will he play Sunday? Who knows? Probably, because it's Joel Embiid. Probably the Sixers need a chance to win, so you got to play Embiid. But the Celtics are definitely going to win this series. They should sweep them, but knowing the Sixers, they might get a game. But we want to see a sweep, no cap. We want to see a sweep, because I tell you, man, I appreciate the 4 people in the chat tuning in. By the way, thank you. But yeah, let's see what's up on Sunday. Let's see what happens on Sunday, man. Let's see what happens. No cap. Whew. Yeah, I gotta breathe. Damn. I gotta breathe. My fault. See what happens Sunday. Now, we are 36 minutes in. Final nugget of the night. And I spoke about it earlier. Hold on 1 second. I gotta fix this now. There we go. Miss Diana Russini. You Tommy hit a nigga, Tommy Hilfiger. I know y'all see her. I know. Let me go back. Because you know what? Let's get to the news on her. Female NFL reporter Chrissy Freud fired for celebrating Diana Russini's athletic exit in brutal. Oh, shit. All right. Interesting. All right. That's hilarious. Now. Yeah, no, that's some. I'm not even gonna get into that. I don't even give a fuck about that. But a shorty being fired. My fault. A shorty being fired for celebrating another shorty getting fired. Resigning. Fuck. So yeah. So here's the news. Diana Russini is out at the Athletic following Mike Vrabel photos. Russini in the Russini in a resignation letter blasted the media frenzy over what happened in Arizona with the New England Patriots head coach. All right, so this is on the Inquirer, written by Rob Torno. All right, so I don't give a fuck about all this. But let me see. I'm looking for the actual resignation letter. Okay, well, they don't have it. Let me see. Let me see if I can search it up. Oh, actually, nigga, I got X. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, chat. Hold on. I got X. I'm on X. What the hell am I talking about? My fault. This is so much easier. All right, Diana Russini. Did she pin this? She didn't. So here's the letter. Y'all can't see it. Y'all can't see it. Oh, actually, you know what? Maybe I can blow this up a little bit. Maybe I can blow this up. No, I can't. All right. Never mind. It won't look good here. It won't look good here. So I'm just going to read it. It says, I'm going to try to read it. Please accept this letter as my resignation from the... Oh, I'm bugging. Why should I do that? Why should I do that when I got a fucking TV right here? I'm fucking stupid as hell. I'm dumb as hell. All right. So this is the Steven Ginsburg, executive editor, The Athletic. All right. Dear Steven, please accept this letter as my resignation from The Athletic, effective immediately. I have come to this decision with deep sadness, but with clarity about what is right for me, my family, and the work I have spent my career building. Ooh. You and I have already publicly addressed the recent attacks against me, and I have nothing to add publicly to what we had said. I have covered the NFL with professionalism and dedication throughout my career, and I stand behind every story I have ever published. When the page 6 item first appeared, The Athletic supported me unequivocally, expressed confidence in my work, and pride in my journalism. For that, I am grateful. In the days that follow, unfortunately, commenters in various media have engaged in self-feeding speculation that is simply unmoored from the facts. Moreover, this media frenzy is hurting forward without regard for the review process the Athletic is trying to complete. It continues to escalate, fueled by repeated leaks, and I have no interest in submitting to a public inquiry that has already caused far more damage than I am willing to accept. Rather than allowing this to continue, I have decided to step aside now before my current contract expires on June 30th. I do so not because I accept the narrative that has been constructed around this episode, but because I refuse to lend it further oxygen or to let it define me or my career. Over a career spanning more than 15 years in sports journalism at NBC, ESPN, and The Athletic, I have built a body of work I am proud of. I have broken stories, earned the trust of sources across the league, and been guided by the highest standards of professional conduct. The record speaks for itself. That record speaks for itself. I remain grateful to The Athletic and for the extraordinary colleagues with whom I have worked there, for the platform it provided, and for the support you showed me during this difficult time. I wish you nothing but continued success. Sincerely, Diana Russini. Yeah. All right. So, what up, I appreciate the 5 people tuning in. Yeah. I know y'all can't see that. I try to blow it up for y'all, but y'all can't. But again, appreciate the 5 people tuning in. Let me just tell you, and I've said it before, usually in situations like this, when you have, like public figures between men and women, usually the women, especially like in sports media, if something happens, sometimes they get the short end of the stick. Sometimes they do. You know what I'm saying? Now, for her and Mike Vrabel to get caught up like that, there's no way. Somebody had to be told. Somebody had to be told where they were. Because honestly, I think that's a PI. I think a PI caught him. I don't know who. Could have been maybe Russini's husband. Could have been maybe Vrabel's wife. Who knows? They should have never gotten caught, especially outside of Arizona like that. I don't know, man. But now she's out of a job for now. Will she get hired somewhere else? Probably. But it's in due time. She probably won't be in work for, for a little while. Maybe like a year. Maybe less than that, but for a year, she probably won't be at work. She'll definitely do her own thing. I don't know what happens now with her and her husband. I know Vrabel is fine on his end. You know what I'm saying? I think Vrabel will be fine. People say like, oh, the Patriots, he's distracted, the Patriots going to be a bad look for the Patriots. I'm pretty, you know what? Mike Vrabel is a smart enough guy to not put this towards his team. This is some personal shit. I think he'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? Like, if everything is true about what they said, and it's not a big deal. It's just a couple people just chatting, even though there's evidence that it didn't look like just chatting. You feel me? Then it is what it is. So yeah, you feel me? That's all. That's all it really is. No cap. That's all it really is. But I have to take my inhaler because no cap, I'm wheezing a little bit. I am wheezing a little bit. But other than that, let's see what happens tomorrow with the Sox. I'm wearing this green hat because I believe it's the Green Monster jersey tomorrow, the City Connects jerseys. So I got my green Red Sox hat. You feel me, guys? Also green for the Celtics. You already know the vibes. But yeah, this has been another edition of What the Hell's Happening Sports. It's your boy, the one and only Nero. We are back with another one. All right. I didn't say it at the beginning. So, if you tuned in on the Red app, I appreciate it. Like the video up, subscribe to me on the Red app because we currently are live on the Red app at WTHH Sports on the Red app. I couldn't talk for a second. I'm also live on the Purple app. If you're on the Purple app, or if you want to see what's up with the Purple app, you can find me on the Purple app at WTHHS617. Go follow me on there. And then we got the video app at WTHH Sports. You see all the names on the screen. Show love to me. All right, y'all. I love y'all. Be easy. Yeah. Bay State Media. Go on the Bay State Media's page on YouTube. You can find them on Twitch also. Bay State. Just search up Bay State Media. You'll find them. We are going live at 9:00. I will be there. Have some NBA talk for y'all. Y'all don't want to miss it. It should be a good one. But I'm gonna slide over to there and I'm gonna catch y'all on the flip side. Peace, my young niggas.